Hi, I'm Frank.
My name is Marco,
My name is Maxine.
and we're dissecting a snake today.
Right now we're going to go over the external structures of the snake. Right here we can see the eye and the mouth. And we can also see the sclota, which is the urinary and reproductive opening of the snake. Right there. As you can see, the snake has primarily scales, and it's used for camouflage, but the scales also protect the skin from desiccation since they are impermeable to water. Here's a model of the snake. As you can see here, here's the eye, the Jacobson's organ, the external nostril, and the tongue. Since snakes do not have eardrums, they're poor of hearing. Instead, they perceive their environment through chemical senses, and also by flicking their tongue, which draws in odor particles from the air to the Jacobson's organ located right here. What the Jacobson's organ does is that it transmits olfactory information to the brain for identification.
Next, we have the digestive system, and the digestive system is going to include the esophagus, which is going to be right here, and the esophagus leads to the stomach, which is this big organ right here, which leads to the intestines, which are going to be these squiggly items down here, and the digestive system also includes the gallbladder, which is right here, and the liver. Alright, so the esophagus is going to be this one right here, and it leads all the way to the mouth, and it's what takes in of the food, which leads to the stomach. And then after that, the stomach secretes acid juices, which break down the food to get all the nutrients, and then that broken down food goes into the intestines, which in the intestines is the point where it gets all the nutrients from the food and absorbs it into the intestine and into the body and the bloodstream. And then the gallbladder down here, that's going to be located right here. You can see it. So the gallbladder basically just stores and concentrates bile that is secreted from the liver.
This is an alligator brain, but it's pretty similar to the snake brain. Right here in the light yellow is the cerebral cortex, also known as cerebrum. The peach color located right here, that's the cerebellum, which is aids the snake in balance and depth perception. The blue right here is the optic lobe, which help the snake for sight. The olfactory bulb, which is located on top of the cerebrum, is right here. That helps the snake in the sense of smell. And here's the brainstem. It helps the snake breathe, and it helps it in digestion, and also other autonomic functions. Here's the heart of the snake. It's a three-chambered heart. Here's the right atrium, the left atrium, and here's the shared ventricle. This is a pulmonary artery, which pumps the deoxygenated blood into the lungs. And here's the other artery, which pumps it to the rest of the body. The snake has a double circulatory system, which means that it has the systemic circuit, which pumps the blood to the body. This is the job of the artery, and the pulmonary circuit, which pumps the blood to the lungs. Here's the heart of the snake, dissected right here. And I show the lungs. Here are the lungs.
Gonad, because this one is a female, the right one is higher than the left. This is a reproductive organ. In the male, the gonad consists of testes. In the female, it consists of the ovaries. The main organ of the snake, the excretory system, is a metanephrid kidney. These are the kidneys, which filters out waste from the blood. Blood is transported to and from the kidneys by the renal portal system. Renal arteries and veins deliver blood directly to the kidney. The kidneys function in the removal of hydrophilic substances such as ions, water, and other nitrogen wastes. Snakes excrete a concentrated substance called uric acid that is white and thick. This concentrated waste is a mechanism for the conservation of water in the body.
Alright, so next is the respiratory system. The respiratory system consists of the trachea, which is going to be located right up here, and it's going to be ventral to the esophagus of the snake. And then on the dorsal side, we're going to find the lungs, which is how the snake takes in air and breathes. And then from that, the trachea, which is going to be over here again. The trachea is used for, as a pathway for air to go from the snake's mouth into the lungs. So we have two sides of the lungs. We have the left side of the lung, and then we have the right side of the lung. And the left side of the lung is the lung that is going to be the non-functional lung, and then the right side of the lung is the one that does most of the air functions. Okay, so the right side of the lung is the functional lung of the respiratory system. Like I said earlier, the left side is just a dormant lung that acts as a to make the right side a bit necessary or a bit less necessary to work, and then the right side is the one that acts as removing all the waste and also taking in the oxygen, and it does that by passing the air through channels called bronchioles.
The fat bodies are yellow and round. Bodies composed of adipose tissue that is dispersed throughout the body. They serve as an energy reserve in the form of fat.